everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole and I help women with digestive diseases and disorders by offering holistic and alternative modalities to add to their wellness routine. Today I wanted to talk about the holidays, and I know we just got through Thanksgiving, but we still have Christmas and New Year's coming up. And with not just with the stress and anxiety of the holidays, as an ostomate or someone with a digestive disease and disorder, we have a lot of other things that we have to think about. And one of the things is that of holiday gatherings and what those look like for us with an ostomy or with a digestive disease. So the first thing, food. Whether you're going to somebody else's house or you're having this at your own home and people are bringing food, or you're going to someone else's house where you don't know what the menu's like, that's going to bring up a little anxiety. If it's someone close, you may be able to ask, hey, what is the meal's going to look like? What's in them? What are the ingredients? Sometimes you're not going to have those options. And when you don't have those options, you don't know how things are cooked. You don't know what's in it. And so my suggestion in this, and you can take this with a grain of salt, but I would suggest eating a small portion. And I know that can look a little funny or almost like being picky, but it's really not. I mean, if people know you well enough, they know that you're going through some things, but you don't know what's going to hit you and when. And that brings me to the next point. You are in somebody else's home some of the times, and what does the bathroom situation look like? Know the bathrooms ahead of time. Know where they are. Know where your purse or where your emergency supplies are. What I do, or what I have done in the past, is when I'm in situations like this, I'll just go out to my car because I already know that I can do what I need to do in the car, and then I don't have to worry about the smell or disposing of my ostomy bag. And then having someone has a pet and the pet gets into that, and there's just all these things that some of the things have happened to me. So I'm just speaking from experience. I'm trying to save you that, just having to go through that yourself. But just having a car, having a vehicle there is in itself kind of can be a lifesaver. So that's one option. Like I said, the other option is just knowing where the bathrooms are if you're somewhere you don't. A lot of times maybe it's about speaking to the homeowner, and maybe they have a basement bathroom, and just, pulling them aside and telling them kind of what is going on so that they understand and that you can feel comfortable, because we don't want to miss out on the things that we should be experiencing and living in life, right? We need to continue living our lives, and you need to feel secure and comfort in doing that. And part of that is just communication with people. It's communication. Is it normal? It doesn't feel quote unquote normal because other people don't have to do it, but it is our reality. And it's easy, non-time consuming things that if we are just proactive, we can really learn to deal with. Speaking of food and using the restroom, dehydration is really something that comes up a lot at this time. A lot of times we're not drinking water. We're drinking eggnog or spiked eggnog or wine and alcohol. And not just is this important to think about in terms of what alcohol does to our immune system, but also think about the instant effects that alcohol can have on us. I know for me, I have to watch like cream and really high sugar-based drinks. So it's maybe what you are mixing your alcohol with. So instead of having a Bailey's and Kahlua, maybe you can have a whiskey soda water with lime or lemon, something that is going to not be as high of sugar content is my suggestion. But you know your body best. You know if you can handle those things or not, and you know what may or may not happen to your digestive system once you take in that. So just be mindful, and then drink water to back up whatever you are drinking. Have that water, because dehydration, like I said, is very important. And it's not just the water. Make sure you're taking in enough salt, because if you are having these bouts of diarrhea or really loose stools, you need to make sure that you're still taking in salt. And like I said about that, having that emergency kit, just make sure you bring that with you. Most importantly, you have your ostomy supplies, not just an extra bag and a bag to put that in and dispose of it, but also your appliances, extra wafers, extra flanges, whatever it is that you specifically need for your ostomy, or whatever medical device you may or may not have on you. Make sure you have backups of everything, because you just don't know what's going to happen. And then it's winter anyway, so you don't know when you're going to get stranded somewhere and have to stay an extra night or two. Mostly though, have fun and enjoy yourself, like I was talking about before. Do not think that because you have an ostomy or because you may need to run to the bathroom, don't think that you should not be there, because you should still be enjoying the holidays, family, friends, events, whatever it is you have going on. You should still be really enjoying yourself, because these types of social interactions can be very stressful in and of itself. Meeting new people, old people, people you like, people you don't like. It's always going to be around at the holidays. And so stress plays a huge role. And so be mindful of the food and what you're putting in your body, what you're bringing with you, and where your bathrooms are. And that, I think, will relieve a lot of stress in and of itself. So take time to map out your day and your routines going forth into the holiday season, but mostly have fun and enjoy yourself, because that's what life's about. So thank you for listening, and thank you for being here, and catch me on the next one.